Hello, this is Richard Marks with MME Consulting Services, home of awesome databases. I'm going to take a few minutes and go over relationship building in Clio. Clio is a relationship database, and it's a powerful feature that helps us link records together, create information at our fingertips, and also bring information together for things like document automation. I'm going to take you through a couple of simple examples, and then again, it's some more complex relationship building. One of the first things that we do often in the database is we have a company. I have Able Consulting here. I'm going to open up that record. And when I was entering this, I wanted to enter Able Consulting as a company first. So again, we're talking about creating a new contact and using company here. From there, I then was able to go back and create Barry Able as a person. And in that contact, the relationship was pretty simple. In the company field, I typed in Able Consulting. It found the record. That's called a contact select, and it created the link. Another simple way early on is that we have Barry Able, and we created one or more matters, and we used contact select here from the client record here. So again, we can have one specific client. We'll talk about having multiple clients and other case-related parties here in a minute. But that's another relationship. And when we do that, again, we're going to see we have places in Clio where it lets us know that as a client. Let's talk about contact-to-contact relationships. What if I do a lot of work with husband and wife, and I want at a glance to know through a custom field called spouse that we have Barbara Able. And there's Barbara Able. We've now created the link. We're also linking the client, Barry Able, and using things like address line and dear line. So that's another link that's happening for our joint addressing with our custom fields. And that is a link. So Barbara Able, if I want to take the time to see that Barry Able is the spouse here, I've got that two ways. You get back and forth, and you might also notice that in custom fields, I also can do the same idea with dependents, for example. So let's talk about some more complex ways that we might create relationships from the matter perspective. Let's go into Able Bankruptcy, and under custom fields, I have some very basic information up top here, but I need some things specific to bankruptcy. So I'm going to come in and add a bankruptcy set. And again, I'm going to use, in addition to the frequency, payment amounts, things like that, the co-debtor. I'm going to bring in Barbara Able here. If I need custom type information like Social Security numbers, I'm going to add it to the matter. But trustee and the trustees will also be linked with the name, the address, through that contact select, phone numbers, emails, all the basic information for the trustee. So there's something specific to the bankruptcy. Let's talk about more complex relationships, and we're going to look at a personal injury. And in our personal injury, we really had a concept here that in our custom field sets, I could have additional client information that I wanted to build relationships around. In addition to notes, dates of incident, and all of that, what about adjusters, opposing counsel, other things that are going on in relationships that I need? And again, contact select. Anytime you see what's the contact's name, there's contact select. The beauty of this is that I can also come in and say, well, wait a minute, I have a second person I'm representing, and maybe even a third, but I can create more custom field sets, and now I can create a separate set of relationships for that second client. I can go on with that concept and do that, for instance, for opposing party. If I only have one opposing party, I can bring in just that one set. If I have more, I can bring in additional sets. And again, who is the opposing party? Now we're creating a relationship for their counsel. If we have a second opposing party, we can have a second opposing counsel. If it's different or the same, we can make note of all that using the contact select. So I hope this has been helpful. We're showing different ways to create relationships in Clio, which is all important. Again, this is Richard Marks with MME Consulting Services, home of awesome databases. Hoping you're having an awesome day.